Goofy, 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 Goofy. Goofy gang, I'm back with another video, another vibes. It's 12:01 in the morning of January 11th. It's a Friday, but I decided, cause I ain't got nothing better to do. School is done. I'm just waiting for graduation to come through. I was like, and today I end up remembering the show 1,000 Ways to Die. And all day today I just been watching different little clip episodes, and I was like, why wouldn't I not give a reaction, because these are worth reaction wise. So I was like, yeah, so I'm about to give y'all a reaction to the video and everything. So we about to get into this. It's the nighttime. Got this, because my hair's kind of messing. I ain't gonna lie, but I have to wash it. That's besides the point. And in the background you hear that little noise. It's just the AC going on, because it's just hot and all. But yeah, so let's get into the video.
Here's something to look forward to. You work like a slave to give your kids everything they want, and as soon as they can, they stick your wrinkled butt in a nursing home. If you're really unlucky, you wind up at Happy Acres, run by this tool.
I think he's here. Take one.
Peter was a compassionless bastard who hated old people.
You're drooling again.
Oh, and we're gonna watch like a couple of different clips, because each thing is like 2 minutes, like 2-3 minutes, but they're worth it, because you see the actual 1,000 Ways to Die stuff. And don't worry, we're gonna be dissecting all of these, because some of these be having me questionable.
Franklin is a retired science teacher whose kids had him declared mentally incompetent to get his money. Mr. Franklin spent his days doing the two things he enjoyed most: science experiments and pissing off Peter.
Roger, I told you no science experiments in the lounge.
One day, while Peter was working one of the staff nurses, Mr. Franklin was experimenting with his lunch. It was something he used to teach in high school. A pickle can be turned into a crude light by using its natural salinity, a couple of nails, and a power source.
This is not science class. That's
Damn it, Roger,
kind
come on, get Mrs. Potter out of here. I told you no electronic devices ever. Damn it, Roger.
Peter grabbed the pickle and got juiced.
You know that you shouldn't have grabbed a pickle that was lit up. Any fool knows that. Oh, look, that pickle's lit up. Oh, don't grab it then. You don't know.
The pickle completes a circuit because the sodium chloride in the pickling process is highly conductive. When the nursing home manager grabbed the nails, he completed another circuit, allowing current to flow in one arm, through the heart, out the other arm. Due to the saltwater content of the pickle, more than several hundred milliamps was likely.
What I don't understand is, why do people, even in anger, you should know not to pick anything up that is plugged in, that can electrocute you. Like, that's common sense. Everybody should know that. That's like you being an adult and you like, oh, kids, let me show you to not stick a penny or a pencil or a pen into the outlet, and you stick it in there and you get electrocuted because you're trying to show something. You can show by a video, you can show by demonstrating, but not actually doing. And like this guy, like, why would he go to pick the pickle up if he see that it's lighting up? He obviously, if a pickle was lighting up, that is plugged into something, because you see the thing. I don't understand people.
Passing through his heart, eventually causing cardiac arrest and death.
Cardiac arrest. Come on.
Peter picked a pickle.
Damn it, Roger.
That gave him a tickle. Now his life isn't worth a wooden nickel.
Way to die one.
Rainy day. May as well check out the boob tube.
This is called a Wonder Onesie.
Jeez, not an infomercial.
I'm deep inside the Cambodian jungle.
Give me a break. How many of these surviving in the wilderness shows are there? All right. Japanese game show.
Starfish water timer!
Did he say starfish water time? How do you say mean and nasty bitch in Japanese? What is it about these Japanese game shows anyway?
Something about to happen in the Japanese
The game
game show.
involves
I'm
scuba
Japanese.
tanks and cantaloupes.
Somebody not coming back up. One of these girls not coming back up.
Okay, I think I got it. They have to swim underwater and get the cantaloupes through the hoops. Mean Girl's playing nasty. Hey, that's not right. Oh, look, the nice one is giving up. Now what? Underwater bitch doesn't look happy. Looks like she's running out of air. Maybe her scuba gear is screwed up.
Wait, what's going on?
I don't think this is how it's supposed to go. Wow. If you ask me, that looks like one dead Japanese game show contestant.
I'm confused. What happened?
I wonder what could have caused her to die.
Facts.
When her scuba tank was filled, the nearby truck's exhaust had expelled carbon monoxide into the actual scuba tank. A dirty compressor didn't filter the carbon monoxide out, and thus the carbon monoxide found its way into the scuba tank. For every breath that she took, the carbon monoxide was blocking the oxygen from absorbing into her lungs and her tissues. She suffocated in a matter of minutes.
Why y'all all just
So let
standing
me
there?
get
Get
this
her out
straight. I
the
was
water.
channel surfing. I came upon a weird Japanese game show.
Water timer!
One of the contestants was a real bitch, and then she wound up dying.
Dang, that's tough.
Well, that'd make a good 1,000 Ways to Die story.
Facts.
Maybe I'll mention it to the knucklehead producers. But right now it's nap time.
Why nobody getting her out the water is my question. Like, why y'all just leave her in there? That's dead wrong. Like, dead wrong. Something's gonna not happen to the
They say
dog.
there's no greater relationship, no truer display of loyalty than the one between a man and his dog. I should know. That's me, Sparky. I'm a pedigree golden Labrador, and I can trace my ancestry all the way back to the first recognized golden lab, Ben of Hyde. But don't ask these two dim lights about any of this. All they care about are drinking
I love the bubbles.
and hunting. The drinking I could do without. I love to fetch. I would say it's my fourth favorite thing to do.
I feel like
If
something
you
gonna
could see
happen to the
inside
dog,
my
or the
brain,
dog is gonna do something to
here's
them.
what it'd look like. I love eating, sleeping, sniffing crotches, and digging holes.
Okay. This is my brain. The green part is cleaning my mess. The blue part is sleeping. The red part is eating, and the orange part is not listening.
I used to love to lick my testicles. Whoever invented noodle.
And the yellow part is again not listening.
Should have theirs cut off. With me, fetching is a part of my genetic wiring. It's like I can't not fetch.
That's right. Bring it. You fetch that up.
We human beings have bred canines from the original wolf into specific tasks that we want out of a canine. Retrievers actually were bred out of Newfoundland to retrieve fish. Then they were exported over to England. It was hunting with birds. And then we Americans brought them back over here to America to retrieve like balls, play objects, birds, again for hunting, etc.
Sometimes I wish my owners were a tad smarter. These two fell out of a stupid tree and hit every branch on the way down.
Sparky, where are the ducks at?
I believe the ducks are up there in the sky. Perhaps if you weren't so drunk, you'd be able to see them.
We gotta flush them out.
Yeah. Flush him out, why don't you? Hello? What's that? A stick. If he throws it, I'm gone.
Come here!
Sometimes I feel so
What
stupid.
I told you.
I mean,
Something gonna
it's
happen
just
to
a
the dog.
stick, but I actually like this. Here you go, fellas. Oh, a squirrel. There go my genetics
Something
again.
gonna happen to the dog.
What kind of stick was that?
The basic chemical makeup of a stick of dynamite is simply nitroglycerin.
Why? But why? But why would he go to pick? Okay. Wait a minute. Let me. Number one. Why would you light a dynamite and then throw it in the middle of the woods? Not thinking that the dog is there and that the dog is not gonna think like, oh, that's a fetch, let me go and fetch that, and then gonna bring it back, and then you're gonna go, you see it lit and you're gonna try to go and grab it. Your first instinct that you see when you look down and you see the dynamite is in front of you a zip. And now look, y'all both dead, y'all both blown up, y'all ain't having no open casket, y'all closed and cremated. End of the story.
And a compound to stabilize it, which is either diatomaceous earth or sawdust. A stick of dynamite has the force of what they call 2 joules. A single joule is the equivalent of, say, a 1-ton crew cab pickup truck hitting you at about 100 miles an hour. It basically will blow you apart.
These guys are always losing things. Here you go. I fetched your arm. Okay, gentlemen. Time to go. It's dinner time. I'm hungry. Hello?
He has no head. No head and no arm.
Tanya used to be an award-winning journalist working in the most dangerous places in the Middle East. But she lost her perspective. She denounced the U.S., became a Muslim, and now, to seal the deal,
My wife.
she's about to marry a Taliban terrorist.
Most of the people that are recruited into terrorist organizations are individuals who feel undervalued, and they're easily enticed into going into another world where they can not only excel, but be part of something that's...
I got a question. Now this is gonna sound very dumb, but I'm dumb. So, like this show, 1,000 Ways to Die, like, is this stuff like real people that this happens to, or it's fake, but the scenarios are real? They're just actresses, and then they got these real, actual doctors and scientists and engineers and lawyers and police, FBI people that just talk about these fake but real situations. Like, somebody enlighten me in the comments, because I'm slow and all I know is that this is just entertaining to me.
larger than life. Which would you rather be, a bus driver or a super terrorist?
A terrorist wedding is a simple affair for the most part. A lot of bearded men and overly clothed women shouting and firing off their cute little noisemakers. Having been a spoiled and pampered infidel, Tanya wasn't used to handling anything as hefty as an AK-47. But she wanted to show she could Taliban as hard as everyone else.
Wow. In the air. But why she shooting like, whoa, wait,
She should have stuck with her laptop.
Wait.
Anything as hefty as an AK-47. But she wanted to show she could Taliban as hard as everyone else.
She didn't even know how to use the gun. Oh! When she was shooting, one of the bullets hit, I think, a glass or something. It jumped off. Walked out. You see? Why is that? Why are you giving a gun to somebody who, you know what?
Stuck with her laptop. One of the rounds bounced off a metal pitcher and didn't stop until it banged around her skull, turning her brain into mush.
With the velocity that it had, it was able to enter the cranial cavity, but did not sustain enough velocity to exit. What ends up happening is it bounces off each side of the cranium like a ball in a pinball machine. The resulting death would be from massive internal hemorrhage.
Tanya was just another bleeding heart who went native.
Because, okay, that makes sense. Because, you know, there's people, you know, like when they get shot in their head, they're still alive, you know. They have some severe injuries, but they're still alive. It could probably be like, it could probably also be from how fast the bullet went and it just went fume, and also the type of bullet it is too. I don't know.
My wife.
She thought she was going to help overthrow the U.S.
She did.
In the end, she did her country a huge favor by dying.
Yeah. Alright, this one and the next one is that, and the last one, that's it.
Do you like to watch all the home shopping channels? Would you like to meet the klutziest, most accident-prone salesman in all of television?
Sure.
This is insanely useful. This will fit right. Oh.
That's him. If Chet was alone in a padded room, he'd find a way to hurt himself.
Ain't this suspect from
it's a fully functional, different component system ladder.
A folding ladder seems like a pretty useful thing to have around the house.
And it's gonna be
yeah, if you live in the suburbs or you got a house. Now if you live in the projects,
you guys can really see.
In Chet's not-so-handy hands,
what are you doing,
ladder
bro?
was only a couple of steps from the emergency room.
Oh!
I've seen plenty of accidents on set over my years. Some of the most common of them are just lights blowing out while you're talking on national TV, and all of a sudden, bang, the light blows out and you've got glass flying at you. I've had pictures fall off the wall behind me while I'm on TV, people getting cut with knives. There's lots of great stuff that happens.
We have authentic, traditional samurai swords.
Knowing
he needs to not be working. If he accident prone, whatever you call it, why he still got a job?
you now know about Chet, how do you think he did with the samurai sword?
That one looks extra sharp.
It really is.
Chet, are you okay? That looks painful.
Oh, that one got me.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
A couple days in the hospital bed, and Chet was back in the studio, smiling and selling.
This is one of the most fun products that we've ever had to sell right now.
His newest product seemed injury-proof.
This is called a Wonder Onesie. This is going to replace your pajamas. This is going to replace your sleepwear, your nightgown.
It would take a world-class klutz, a master of mishap, to hurt yourself with a pair of giant flannel pajamas.
But there's a little trap door back here. You never have to get out of this thing.
Convenient.
But our boy Chet always rose to the challenge.
If you order right now, you're gonna get all these aromatherapy candles.
Oh my God.
Bad to worse was Chet's
How the
middle
fire?
name. After the brain-dead stagehand had no luck with a broken water
Whoa,
extinguisher,
whoa.
Chet went up in flames
Chet!
and came down burnt to a crisp.
When this person caught fire,
Okay. I think this episode explained my answer my question. My bad, y'all. You know, garlic bread is thick. Okay. That answered my question because first off, why would you put your arm over fire while you have a sleeve on? 2, why is there only one fire hydrant thing? Why isn't there more than one there, just in case if that one doesn't work for that certain reason? 3, why is he the only one trying to put the fire out? And then 4, what that little white girl was doing? She was doing nothing. Chad, Tommy, whatever his name was. She was doing nothing. She just stood there the whole time. Like, girl, bye.
skin starts peeling away, the hair follicles start burning away, internal organs started failing, and the pain, shock, dehydration all combined into causing a painful death.
It's gonna be sturdy.
Chet was a nice enough guy,
That's just
but he was his own worst enemy.
That's beyond
that one got
stupid.
In the end, the only thing Chet had to fear
And I don't even want to
was
question
fear
it.
himself.
But they're still gonna sell the item. Remember that. Last one.
Meet Mike and Matt. They're obsessed with 70s tennis stars Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe.
Come on, Pansy.
They copied their hero's hairstyle.
What can happen on set?
Their short shorts.
What can happen while you play tennis?
Their wooden rackets. They even hired their own chair umpire. The only difference, they were terrible tennis players. But that didn't stop them.
Out.
Matt channeled Johnny Mac's fiery personality,
That ball was on the line, you jerk.
while Mike played the cool Borg.
Love you.
And when it came to throwing a tantrum, Matt could make even the real McEnroe blush.
1540. Does your
Something
wife
is
know
gonna
you're trying
happen
to
to
screw me
him.
too?
The one with
That's a
the
warning. Can you believe this guy?
with the hairdo and the red on,
Gabe.
looking like Big James.
But then the match went from being just a game to a matter of life. I'm gonna kill you!
What I told you.
And death.
The rectum is the last
yeah.
15 to 18 centimeters.
This is fake. So first off, I don't think blood really squirts out like that. And second, that fake blood was mad light. It looked like tomato juice, prune juice. That that VA juice, where they be mixing like fruits and vegetables. It looked like that.
Of the cold. In this case, when the broken tennis racket perforates his victim's rectum, it causes massive bleeding as well as leakage of stool into the pelvis. This led to eventual exsanguination and death.
Matt was no McEnroe, gonna kill you! In the end, he died.
Oh
never
yeah,
to be
that's
Bjorn
fake.
again.
Alright, so I forgot all about this show. I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot about the whole show. I forgot this show existed because I remember like they used to show it on TV and then they took it off, and then they used to show it on Netflix and then they definitely took it off. And now if you want to watch it, you gotta pay to watch it on YouTube, and you also can pay to watch it on Amazon Prime, but that's too much. So I like watching these little episodes, and there's over 189 of these little like short things, but they're actually interesting and good. So I'm gonna come back with a part 2 with this, cause I like these, cause I be like, you see me jump, like I really be jumping, like, and I don't know why I'm jumping, but because it's actually good. So I'm gonna come back with these, and it's gonna be lit. But you know, we about to end this video right here. Like I say all the time, remember, your dreams can't come true unless you believe in yourself and you know what you want and you know how you're gonna go and get it, and you can only work hard. If you don't work hard, your dreams are not gonna come true, and if you become upset, then that's on you. So remember to always work hard for what you want, and don't ever let nobody tell you can't, because if they tell you can't, it's because they don't believe in themselves and because they're jealous of you. Remember that. Excuse me. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and throw that bell on, and you feel me, share my video, share me with other people, you know, Goofy Life with Darcel, you know the vibe, you know the gang. Follow me on Instagram at @ReSayFocus_, and we going up. Got a whole agenda this summer of a whole bunch of good fun videos, so it's about to be lit. And I can't wait to come back with y'all with some more bangers. And if you haven't already, make sure you go check out my video I did last week, a story time I did. Go check that out. That was good story time, you know, I took my time with that. And yeah, you know, Goofy Gang, I love y'all. We about to go up this year. Y'all my new family, Goofy Gang. I say that all the time, Goofy Life with Darcel. And let's end it out with the intro/outro, excuse me. Goofy, 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 Goofy. Yes, I love y'all. We about to be back with another video sooner than later.